Hello everybody and welcome in the final presentation. Congratulations, you arrived in the final phase of the human-centered design methodology. Let's take a look on what it means, where we are this final phase. Here we see the picture we've seen all the way through the videos. It's the methodology in two simple steps. So first finding the problem and then finding the solution. Now this second step, 2A, you've just created many ideas. Now it's time for step 2B to get serious and bring one idea alive by creating a prototype. A prototype is creating at least one of your ideas into real life. Actually, the moment we've all been waiting for since the beginning of this methodology. What we should think about when we make a prototype. It should be fast and a cheap version of your solution, so maybe a part of your solution, and therefore I created this image. Here you can see that we are focusing on the fast and cheap elements, so we have a low quality, but therefore we can experiment. We don't want to focus on good or great. This makes it or too expensive or it takes too much time to develop a prototype. So we focus on just quick and cheap. And the second point is then bringing the idea to life. So therefore we want to have a quick response. And we want, in this phase, we want feedback from the audience. And we have feedback. We have a lot of stuff to work on and to improve our prototype. In short, we say fail fast, fail cheap, and feedback from the end user. We fail forward. We learn from our mistakes and we create a better prototype. Just keep in mind to don't make the prototype too perfect. When it looks cheap and it looks that it has been made fast, people will be more willing to give feedback, to burn down the idea to the ground, because it looks shit in the first place. So therefore, I would suggest be quick and just keep it simple. Here's another example, a picture of a phone, and people are just moving pictures on the background back and forward with some instructions next to it. Other ideas are using Lego or card boxes, role playing with the customer or with somebody else as a pilot. Maybe create a fake news article and see how the customer is responding. So of course on what kind of purpose your prototype is causing. A promotion or poster or video, of course, when you're really creative and you have some time, but be careful that it takes not too much time for you and too much effort, because it might be that it doesn't suit the solution and you spend too much time on it. So what we have here is the value proposition canvas. In short, we're just looking on the right side, the circle where we have been looking for the needs of the customer, what they really wanted. And we did this in the first steps where we did some interviews and some analyzing and discovery phase. And then on the left, we created a package, the present for the customer. And this is the prototype, which should cover the needs of the customer. And this is the step B2B, where we are right now. Why? Showing, we can see if they both match in the middle, where the arrows come together, and that we have a match, and we can have an added value to the customer and propose this to the customers and marketing this. So now, as a final picture, here is the when we have find a solution and made a prototype. We are on the far right on the dotted line, and there we are ready to do some implementation and show in a short elevator pitch what your prototype looks like and what the solution would be for the problem that we've made.